Hello, everyone.
I'm going to go share it while you chat.
What a day. Jenny's sharing.
What a month.
I'm going to go share it while you chat. It has been, wow. I'm just going to talk about today because my day was I had a good day. Today was a good day. I got to play with horses a bit and do some energy work, communication. It's always so much fun when you get to work with someone who really understands the flow of energy too. For me, it's fun. Like I love working on people, but it's also like a really beautiful gift when you get to work with another Reiki master who really understands and feels it in the same way as you. And I got to do that today. I got to play around with my Reiki master and we got to share some stuff, and she got to come out to my barn and we did some animal communication stuff and some animal work, and it was so much fun. I enjoyed it thoroughly. And also the weather was phenomenal.
I know it was. Like I've seen that little meme that says Utah doesn't have 4 seasons. They have like 20, and there's like false spring. Yo, we're in false spring. It's going to snow this weekend. Don't be mad. We're still in winter.
But I'm going to enjoy today because it was so much fun. And I'm thinking, spoiler alert, that this summer we're going to do some equine. So I have been kind of, something that's been really interesting to me is healer herds. And if you're interested in it all, I mean, please go ahead and search healer herds and animal healers and that kind of thing. And that's really, I've been working a lot with my horses and going to continue to work a lot with my horses to get them to the point where they can be doing it and to understand, because, you have to take care of, it's not the same as teaching people, but there are things, you have to help them with. So I will be doing some horse meditations, horse energy work, where you get to come and receive energy work with the horses and that stuff over the summer. So I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to be super fun. I don't know any details. If you're interested, comment, and I will make sure that you are on the list and the first to know when it's something that we do. I don't know all the details. I just know that's something that I will put out into the universe as something I'm going to do this summer. A few times, more than once. So
that's amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Pisces new moon is the perfect time to be planting seeds.
I'm planting that seed all over the place because it's gonna be so much fun. A lot of people have asked me about it before. It's not that it's not something I don't talk about, because I do. If you know me personally, it's just not something that comes up a lot on the YouTube channel or the YouTube or the group, because this isn't necessarily like an equine group particularly. So I just don't talk about it as much. So anywho.
Hi, Mama Bonnie. She's here.
Hello, Mom.
Hello.
So today we're going to do half readings, half new moon ceremony. Really exciting. So if you want a reading, if you want some help, maybe you need to know what seeds you want planted this year or this month or whatever feels good for you. You need some direction for this new moon. We are here to help.
Love your heart too.
I'm going to share on my personal group, my personal page, as we. Tell us how your day was. Anything? I know we talked a little bit yesterday and after the sesh.
Today was really, really beautiful. We so it was my first time doing meditation. We teach that now I teach that now on Wednesday mornings at 10:30 in the morning at the studio. Mantra.
How your day was. Anything? I know we talked a little bit yesterday and after the sesh.
You're fine. You got it? Okay. So we started, mantra is a really beautiful tool for meditation that helps keep your mind focused where you want. And repeating this mantra, especially if it's in Sanskrit, English is beautiful, But we have judgments on English words. Sanskrit words, we have no judgment on. Like when I say, Om Asatoma Satgamaya, what do you think?
I just feel, and I'm a huge proponent of this. Like, I love speaking in Sanskrit or light language because exactly that. You're thinking about just the way that the word feels when you're speaking it, which is amazing.
Yeah, so we have people on here. Say hi, comment so we can see who's here, because we cannot see who's here until you chat, until you say hi. So say hi. Do you want a card? Do you have a yes/no question? It is new moon energy. Would you like a new moon reading? Feeling like I'm getting some reverb here. So I've got Kuan Yin out today. She is the goddess of Pisces season. I even have her little right here, this little statue here with me. So hi, Kate. So Kuan Yin, she's here to play. If you've read or are reading the 12 Faces of the Goddess, highly recommend. The Pisces woman, it's Pisces new moon. Kuan Yin is the goddess archetype for this month. So her cards are out and she's ready. So if anybody wants a Kuan Yin card, she is nothing but love and compassion. There's no harsh words from Kuan Yin. Just all love. All love. You just got it today. The book. Yes. The book. I love it so much. It is so good. I also have good tarot or tarot, depending on how you like to say it. And Byron Katie's Katieisms today are the 3 cards I'm playing with.
She said that she got the book. What book? Did you get the? Oh yeah, I need to order the paper version. I don't know how you guys feel about this. Like, I love Kindle because then it's like with me, it's like I have in my library in my phone, but there's nothing that replaces like actually like having the book to refer to. So I need to get that in person.
I do. I love it, especially because, we tabby. And so it's like I'll be reading something. I'll talk about the houses. So I'll come to the houses tab or I'll come to like the wheel of the year. Like, oh, this is in this wheel of the year. And then I'll go read that. So I love having the physical. Okay. Mama Bonnie wants a new moon reading. Byron Katie has some words of wisdom for you.
Be sure to make an Amazon order every other class. Order after every class. I also probably do that a lot. Like, I never said while you're pulling. I have the tarot. I have the tarot in book form right now, which I'm really digging. That's very interesting. I do have tarot deck also hanging out right here. Angels and ancestors. I've got quite a few decks. No deck has jumped out as like the deck I'm going to use today.
Yet.
We'll see.
Yet. Okay, Mama Bonnie, 3 cards for you because these are simple, short, and sweet. When I am perfectly clear, what is what I want. So, what you have in this moment is exactly what you need and want. And when you're clear, you feel super beautiful with that. Like what is right now is exactly what I want because it is what is. And arguing that it should be another way is delusional. Love. Okay. All the advice you ever gave your partner or friend or neighbor or social media person, whoever you're like giving advice to, you should. It is for you to hear. The best advice you have for somebody else is really your own advice. I'm still getting a lot of reverb. I don't know. When I talk, I hear myself back. I keep turning the volume down. We'll see. Okay, don't pretend yourself beyond your evolution. Look at that. Right there in the center. It's not fun. Don't pretend yourself beyond your evolution. You are exactly where you're supposed to be right now. So those are the cards I pulled for you.
I love the idea of and I think that could be something so much for every person. The advice that you're giving to someone else is for you.
Until you can be 100% perfect, right? Like, I mean, Byron Katie always talks about the socks. If you read her book, Loving What Is, the socks were driving her crazy. The kids were leaving socks everywhere. And like, but until she was picking up the socks, how could she expect anybody else to?
Yeah, I love that part. Actually, that's like can you hear the reverb still? I think I fixed it. Just let me know if you can hear it still. That is like a huge part of her book that sticks out to me, and something I think about all the time when she says, because she kind of goes on to talk, and the way that I really interpret that is you like, I froze for a second, but it's good. Okay. If you have an issue with something, it's not someone else's issue. Like if the socks, for example, is annoying you, if it's not annoying anyone else, then just pick them up. Like it's not our job to make our issues, our problems, our concerns, our feelings, our things, other people's shit. It's not. And I literally has changed. And I feel like once you stop having expectations of people to do your bidding and to be how you want them to be and to pick up the socks, then you just kind of pick the socks up. And it doesn't bother you. Like my thing, that's kind of like a dishes thing for me. If it's bothering me, then do it. And now though, the thing that has happened to me, which is interesting, is when someone else is bothered by something and they expect me to fix it, I'm like, that's your shit. You do it. I do it when it's bothering me. So you need to do it when it's bothering you. So that's kind of like, disclaimer. When you start to live like that, not everyone does. So do with that what you will.
Yes. I love it. Kate says, I love it. For me too. I taught my son to empty the dishwasher for a year. Now I do it all as well. I know when I'm looking for dishes, I'm like, oh, why don't they put it away where it goes? It's like, oh, if it bothers me, I should probably unload the dishwasher. I'd rather unload than wash them anyway. So I'll unload. You guys can wash them and put them in there.
And I feel like the natural balance, like not everyone has to do everything. And it's not your job to force people to, oh man, I just bumped my knee. It's not your job to, do all that. So interesting.
Right, who else wants a card or a new moon reading or a yes, no question?
Or relationship. Ooh. Or do you have a question? Yeah, we love questions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ask us any questions.
My mom is telling stories about my childhood. She says when I was little, I used to do that too. So, yeah, that's probably true. Still not great. Well, our dishwasher, we don't have a dishwasher, but we're like old school. I just do them by hand. And I quite enjoy it, to be honest with you. I thought that due to COVID, our dishwasher broke, and then we want to have a black one. And anyway, we just haven't got a new dishwasher. And I just wash them by my hand.
I love it. Okay, well, until somebody wants a card, should we talk more about what's coming up at the studio? Or not? Oh, we got a card.
We got a card. Someone wants them. I think that it is mine.
Okay.
Angels and ancestors.
Try that again, Mama Bonnie. A reading about
what body pain are you having?
Pain.
Tell Dad to type it into the computer thing because your text. Okay. Angels and ancestors is coming out. The wise woman. The wise one.
Mm.
She's so beautiful. I love the owl and the feathers in her hair and the crow. Grow within your current situation. I love that. I'm already feeling like that's already kind of coming in. So, sometimes it feels like we have to seek a new situation or a new relationship or a new place to grow. But sometimes we just haven't grown all the way in the current situation. We haven't learned all the lessons in the current moment that we're in. We don't need to hunt for the next one. That's kind of what I'm feeling before I even get to the beautiful page here for her. Knuckle down. Be reliable and committed. Be open to the wisdom and insights from your elders. The wise one represents the wisest aspect of the goddess, the crone. In paganism and modern Wicca, the crone is the fiercest, most psychic, and most aware aspect of the goddess, because she has been through many life changes and overcome many setbacks. On this card, the raven in her hand represents the capacity to overcome the darker times and be reborn again and again. So she helps you to tap into the wisdom to overcome whatever life throws at you. Wisdom being the information stored in your soul rather than the knowledge acquired in lifetimes. I'm feeling this connection. Hey, Kenny, I'm feeling this connection to soul readings, star charts, star seed stuff. If that any of that is interesting to you, it feels like Source is trying to kind of say, hey, do a little digging in this area. Okay. Let's see here. It's like bringing in your crone, your wise one, and really inviting her to come in instead of hunting for it in outside education right now. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that your younger generations often are lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you are being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within the current situation. Be committed to the tasks and projects. And by current situation, it really feels like current lifetime. It's really interesting. It can be very easy to get bored and overwhelmed, but perseverance, really sit in it, really ask yourself to feel, and there's so much growth that can come from this moment that you're in. I can like feel the expansion in your body if you just settle and sit into your current situation. You are being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability. And that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. I'm going to just do a bit of a relationship reading real quick so that we can kind of help you see where in that you're a little stuck. How can we help her settle in?
As you're doing that, the Dhumavati showed up. She is typically the Hindu goddess depicted with the crows and ravens, and her mantra is showing up for you right now. I don't know if you practice meditation with mantra, but Om Dhum Dhumavataye Svaha. So if you look up Dhumavati mantra, you'll find it, and you can just chant that, and it will help with finding this focus. I'm excited to see what relationship showed up.
She says, this has really struck me. I'm always searching for the next thing, but through what someone tells me what to do next. Wow. Thank you. Yes, that feels, so what is coming up is just this fire, really feeling your own fire. So I hope that you stay for the new moon ceremony tonight. And Kuan Yin really, Jenny and I were kind of talking a minute before about Kuan Yin, and she's feeling like she's really coming in. allowing Kuan Yin to help you nourish your fire. I'm actually seeing Kuan Yin kind of like, it's almost like she's guarding your fire a little bit, and she's helping you blow on it and helping you find your own fire and letting go of these codependent relationships that you've been in, and a codependency with needing others to tell you, needing approval, because once you get your own approval, other people will approve of you, but it won't really matter.
Let's see. I can type the mantra in the chat.
If anyone else wants a reading, go ahead and speak up. Say that you want a reading. My mom says arthritis.
And we are doing, yes, a new moon ceremony here. If you want to stay.
It's fire for you too, Mom. Really bringing that fire energy in. I'm feeling it quite a lot in your knuckles. I don't know if that's where you've been having it. We haven't really discussed this, but bringing that fire and joy in. I'm feeling a lot of stretching, yoga, movement. It feels like it's happening because of stagnation in your body. Get that fire energy, get that joy, inviting that in.
Okay, the emotion behind arthritis, drawing power from being stubborn, controlling of emotions. And the question is, what is the benefit of sabotaging the good things in life? Is it okay for me to relax?
Find joy in it. There's no need to be stubborn. There's no need to push. There's no need. It's not serving anyone to continue down that path.
Okay, I think we can do one more card before we jump into moon ceremony.
Yeah, who wants the last card reading before we get into the new moon? Don't be shy. Let us help you. Let us connect you. I've been listening to this course talking about like India and talking about the Vedas, and that has been really interesting.
Yeah. Vedas are fascinating. Okay, migraine. So that's third eye malfunction. So the ability to see with the mind's eye, not necessarily the human eyes, but goals, dreams, the future, planning, hoping, dreaming. Let's look and see. Migraine. Feeling a need to set or adjust boundaries, disconnection from higher self. So yeah, what am I trying to push out of my life? What in my life has consumed my energy and my ability to cope? Is there anything in my life that needs to be adjusted? And I think we've got it.
Yeah, really opening that crown chakra up, allowing source to come in. And sometimes we get so distracted on pushing energy out that we don't let it in. And that has been a huge part of, for me lately, and something I've been reminding myself in my own meditation practice is I receive, I receive, I receive. And doing it's like my mantra, I receive, I receive, I receive. I receive, I receive, I receive. Just reminding myself to receive. And when I feel like I'm getting to a point of like trying to push something out, I receive, I receive, I receive. Just
I think you connect to that inner knowing, you won't be so worried about what other people tell you to do, because you will know, you'll be connected to that inner knowing. So
I mean, I can attest myself. There's been things where I just like never thought that I would have the courage to say, or never thought I would have the courage to be really like particular, or really like not stubborn, but like very much like this is. And having that inner knowing has been incredibly helpful for me to just be like, no, I know this is true. I know this is true.
Oh, yay. Good. I'm glad that was helpful. Okay, Dylan, my Dilly Dal is on here. Hi, this is my firstborn. She asked for a new moon reading. So, my dear, I could find 3 kinds of business in this world: mine, yours, and God's. Whose business are you in? Whose business are you in, my dear?
I love to do family readings on here because you can be like super real because they can't sass you as much on the internet.
And then the last one that I pulled for you. So, I mean, just really be thinking, whose business are you in? I think you already know. Okay. If you want to see the love of your life, look in the mirror.
Oh,
Aw, isn't that the cutest one ever?
I just like threw up in my mouth a little bit, but I love it.
Self-love, self-love, self-love. Be in your own business, take care of you, and other people will take care of themselves.
You know what? When we stop taking care of other people, this really amazing thing happens. They have to take care of themselves because you stop doing it and you've given them the opportunity to take care of themselves.
Okay. Do you want to check her relationship with any of those cards? Will you actually check her relationship with the business that she's in?
The business.
The business. She's in somebody else's business. Hearts.
Relationship with whoever's business you're in. Source is like, get the fuck out. Okay. Sorry. Hang on. Let me be real. Okay. Not that I wasn't being real, but like that was coming in quite.
Gotta stay in my own lane.
There is a lot of fire energy, and fire is generally really connected to joy, but it's also very connected to agitation. And this idea of wanting someone to have the joy that you have. And they're not going to have the joy that you have.
She says, be real. Let me hear it. Give it to her straight, Jasmine.
It's happening. It's happening. Kuan Yin is involved, though, so she's making me be not so.
I know. Kuan Yin is so gentle.
Kali Ma's not here. It's Kuan Yin, so, you know.
A card for everybody.
But seriously, like real talk, you want so much joy for that person. You want so much happiness for that person because you're feeling it, you're in it. And a lot of times when we're living that space, which is beautiful, and we want other people to have it, it can be very irritating to us because it's like, it's so easy. Life's so easy. Why can't you fucking get it? Why can't I show you? There's just a lot of why can't you be here? When really the answer is they can't be there because they can't be there. They're just not in that same space as you. So letting go of the need and realizing that sometimes the turtle has to struggle. You can't just flip them over. They'll have to go through their own journey and their own path. And their own path is the issues that help you heal. If you wouldn't have gone through your struggle, would you have gotten to the point of your healing? Would you have gotten to there's such a much bigger path that we don't know for everyone.
Butterflies, they've done studies. If you rip the cocoon open for them, they die. Because the opening the cocoon with their wings is what gives their wings the strength to actually help them fly. Mm-hmm. So if you open the cocoon for them, they ended up not being able to fly, and then they die because they can't get to all of the things they need for food.
Yeah.
So, okay. I pulled a card for everybody. Kuan Yin, the Book of Changes. And then we're going to start to transition into moon ceremony. So if you can get a glass of water, we're going to do some water blessing.
Oh, I need to get a water.
Yeah. So Kuan Yin, the Book of Changes. Just like a beautiful but unusual melody, the divine plan is unfolding through your life, although it isn't always predictable. Kuan Yin is guiding you in the right direction. Even if you do not fully understand what is happening in your life right now, allow Kuan Yin to bless you with trust in the unfoldment of your own divine path. The Book of Changes is always at play, helping us find our way. You are just taking a smarter route to your destination. So sometimes situations or circumstances occur that seem to take us away from our desired goal or cause us to question whether we need to take matters into our own hands to achieve our desired manifestation. Even if we do not understand why something is happening the way that it is right now, with patience and experience, the wisdom and helpfulness of a situation is often revealed, and we can marvel at how we were assisted through the workings of a higher intelligence that we did not understand at the time. Just like an experienced guide on a mountaintop, Kuan Yin has traversed the spiritual path over many lifetimes to arrive at her enlightened and compassionate state. She is very wise, and she is blessing you with her grace, even if that grace seems to be a dark cloud, a delay, an unexpected disappointment, or even a wonderful opportunity in a different direction. Ooh, some of you on here, I know, can fill in and check some of those boxes. She can help you avoid pitfalls that you do not need to encounter if you trust in her guidance. She can read the Book of Changes and understand the divine plan unfolding through you to help lift you on your divine path with the least amount of struggle. You are now being asked to trust and allow the circumstances in your life to unfold as they do. If there are delays, don't force an issue. Let it settle and sort itself out with as little interference by you as possible. You do not have to let anyone take advantage of you, nor do you have to prevent yourself from expressing your truths and feelings about whatever is happening. However, you are being guided to trust that no matter what appears to be the case right now, this detour or unexpected situation is a blessing from the divine plan, confirmed by Kuan Yin, assisting you in avoiding unnecessary problems later on as she course corrects your life direction and helps you move forward with greater grace on your divine path now. Okay. Full moon, new moon, dark moon, new moon in Pisces. Do you have Pisces in your chart, Jasmine?
No, but Parker does.
Okay.
And I want to say that one of my kids does too.
Pisces is water element, and it is symbolized by two fish swimming in two opposite directions.
I'm going to pull and see. I want to say that Parker is a Pisces rising. I'm curious now. I need to look. I feel like that's okay. Question. This is like impromptu poll real quick.
Okay.
Who has random people's charts or their family's charts in their favorites on their cell phone photos? Like that's like all my favorites is charts, people's charts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's interesting.
I got
so actually Parker is a Pisces moon.
Ooh, water.
I knew it was his top 3. So he's a Taurus sun, Pisces moon, and Virgo rising.
Ooh. I'm a Virgo rising also. Okay, so the two fish swimming in opposite directions. I really loved this. This is the book, The 12 Faces of the Goddess. Really, really love this book. If you're into zodiacs, this is a really good book. So the fish swimming in opposite directions, meaning one part of the psyche is ever swimming upstream, striving for transcendence to bring wisdom from the deep and remind us of the mysteries, while the other would prefer to rest, take the path of least resistance, and be swept along by the current. Which direction to swim is a decision that Pisces must make for themselves. And as we're in Pisces season, notice your there's a word where you want to be two things at the same time, but you can't. Duality. Notice the duality of this wanting to strive to move upstream and the like, I'm just going to hang out and see where the flow takes me.
Yeah.
And both are okay. Both are totally 100% okay.
I feel like a tip from a water person,
Yeah.
when you're allowing the stream to kind of take you, I don't have yours, Mom, but you can send it to me and I will pull yours. When you're allowing the stream to take you, is you kind of have to sit with it in a bit of intention. Like, okay, I'm sitting, I'm allowing, but this is sort of my intention.
Mm.
And not just allowing yourself to be free flowing. And your intention could be that you're open to all things. But I think it's very helpful to have a bit of an intention in the process. It really is. Really is.
Beautiful. Okay. So,
I went upstairs and I forgot to get a lighter. So you're going to have to. Do you have a lighter? Or do you want me? I can run upstairs and get one. I really thought that I had one down here, and I apparently don't.
I know where mine is. Okay, so do you have some incense, sage, Palo Santo? That you can. If not, you'll get a cyber smudging. Cyber smudging.
And as for smudging, I just want you, I am going to have a chakra key. I'm just going to kind of open for everyone. I'm going to start at root chakras, and I'm just going to open those root chakras up. Just take a deep breath in. Opening up that root chakra. There's a few of you that just need to take some deep breaths in. Really sit grounded in the earth. You can't see because that part's not on the screen. Good job, everyone. Just taking that deep breath in and opening that root chakra up. One more breath. Moving up to that sacral chakra. Oh, this one is really opening nicely. We are feeling so safe, so secure in who we are. We're allowing our creative energy to flow, opening that sacral. Really letting Mother Gaia just feed our energy, feeling that breath come up through your feet, up through each chakra, all the way into our solar plexus. I am power, I am fierce, I am divine. Really allowing a Palo Santo to come in and cleanse any negative energy, just putting all the positive parts of your being here. If that area feels heavy, I'm just going to invite you to tap that area. You are love, you are divine. There we go. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move up. I'm going to move my little turquoise out the way. We're going to open that heart chakra, opening those heart doors. I'm feeling like it's like church doors opening up, this beautiful cathedral doors opening up to this heart space as we invite in this beautiful ceremony. Deep breaths in and opening the heart space. If your doors just open and crack, that's okay, friends. Allow them to be wherever they are. But I'm inviting you to let them just blow open and allow all of the energy of this new moon to come in and clear. Moving up to your throat, stretching that throat out, making some humming, really opening that up. My heart is pure, my word is true. There's more to that mantra, but I can't think of it. Sophia Love will fill in the rest. No worries.
Do you want me to say it?
Yeah, go for it as we just continue on to our third eye.
I accept that I create my reality by the power of my word. My word is good. My heart is pure. By the loving power of my pure word, I now consciously recognize and embody my higher self.
Opening that crown chakra, third eye. It's so powerful to know you are divine, to know you are in God's likeness, source likeness, universe likeness, whatever feels good to you. Your energy matches the energy of the universe. You were created by the universe, by Sophia love, by God, by Christ consciousness, the golden ray. Opening that crown chakra and knowing that is true. As you open that crown chakra, inviting in this golden white light to flood your body through the top of your head. So overwhelmingly know that you are loved, my child. You are loved by God, by universe, by Sophia love. Letting this rain of golden white light just come down on your body.
When you're ready, if you would like to hold a mudra, this is called the Yoni Mudra. This is the mudra of Kuan Yin. You're going to take your hands. You're going to interlace your pinky, ring, and middle finger. So create the little Charlie's Angel mudra, except for instead of going on top of each other, they're going to come inside of each other. Then you're going to open up, creating a little yoni, and it actually points down, whoop, like this, and you place it in front of your sacral chakra, right at your lower belly, pointing down between your legs. The pointer fingers point down. Yep, just like that. Beautiful. Thumbs point up. Wrists rest on your lap. Go ahead and relax your shoulders, your neck, and your jaw. Inside. Dylan's here. She's like, what am I doing?
It's glitched.
The fingers, instead of going on the outside, they connect on the inside and create this.
You know, like here's this church, here's the people.
Yeah, open the doors and see all the people. But it's the yoni. What?
Or your lady parts. Womb space. Men have them too. It's okay.
Healing. Yes, you do. Okay. The mantra that we will be chanting, I'm going to type in here so you can see it. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. And you don't have to chant it out loud. I'm going to be reading some stuff, but just allow that to move through you. This is the Kuan Yin mantra. And it means the jewel in the lotus. And you are the jewel, and the lotus is your divine self. So you being in that divine self. Om is the sound of the universe. Hum is a decipher for truth. So Mani is jewel, lotus is lotus, or Padme is lotus. So go ahead and close your eyes. Take a couple of nice, big, deep cleansing breaths. And I want you to, in your mind's eye, see Kuan Yin standing in front of you. And emerging from Kuan Yin's heart is a ray of piercing white light that connects your heart chakra to hers. This light now expands far out from your hearts, joining all of us in a large column of light that surrounds both of our bodies. Kuan Yin and all of us have created a unified field of karuna compassion. We cannot perceive where Kuan Yin ends and where we begin. I am now one with Kuan Yin. I am now one with Kuan Yin's loving compassion. Om Mani Padme Hum. The light of karuna compassion now flows up our spines and out through our crown chakras. piling high in gathering waves of light above us, Karuna compassion now descends in rapturous waves of healing energy, filling our bodies with its medicine. This Karuna compassion travels as the light water of understanding and acknowledgement into every physical and emotional wound of my inner being, honoring a lifetime of surviving the suffering of others. I keep my eyes fixed upon Kuan Yin's peaceful gaze to remain focused in our unified field of Karuna compassion. I allow the Holy Spirit of my higher self to do this great work through me and for me. I let go and remain fully present as the witness and vehicle for this healing empowerment as I silently repeat Kuan Yin's mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Allow the mantra, that Karuna compassion light, just wash over you, through you, around you, into you. Like a river of healing water, washing away the suffering, the pain, the confusion, the delusions, the Maya. Any fear, anything that you have been carrying and holding on to that is no longer serving you. Taking in big, deep breaths and breathing in this light, breathing in this water, this Karuna compassion. And as you exhale, releasing all you are ready to release into the light, into the water. Om Padme Hum. Om Mani 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 Padme Hum. Feeling this water, this light of Karuna compassion. Feel all the wounds. Feel all the holes. Wash away all the worry, regret, out. Kuan Yin now places her hands upon your heart. Pink and aquamarine healing energy flow from her hands to deeply relax your body and integrate key code 6 of the Sophia Code within you. Kuan Yin quietly sings Om Mani Padme Hum. Her voice gently soothes to easily and gracefully integrate this initiation now. And repeat in your mind or out loud, I accept that I hold the golden keys to my heaven on earth. I accept that I create my reality by the power of my word. My word is good. My heart is pure. By the loving power of my pure word, I declare that I am worthy of and willing to receive the unconditional karuna compassion of my higher self now and forevermore. By the power of my I Am presence, it is commanded that this activation of key code 6 of the Sophia Code within my DNA is now accomplished. By the power of my I Am presence, it is commanded that my awareness be filled by my own divine love and compassion in every present moment. I now integrate this initiation through my entire body on all 4 levels of my being with ease and grace. It is done, it is done, it is done. By the power of 3, a perfect trinity, body, mind, spirit, it is done. And when it feels good for you to open your eyes and go ahead and take your water that you had, place your hands around your water. The Inuit people believe that water was the first medicine and that it holds these ancient keys to healing. This water that we are blessing currently has been on this planet from the moment of its inception. It has been through plants, it has been in clouds, water, rivers, oceans, lakes, streams. It's been in the ground. The wisdom of the people who have drank this before you. So we take the wisdom of this water, we offer our gratitude for its sustenance, how it helps us to flow, to feel, to surrender. Jasmine, any words on water you want to add?
I'm just feeling a lot of that Kuan Yin energy, that aquamarine ray, as you just feel that energy coming from your heart into your hands, just really thanking, blessing the water before we're ready to just drink it in when it feels good to you.
Water holds vibration and energy. So anything you say to this water will be infused in the water. And then when you drink it, become part of your body, every cell. With this breath until the very last. And so it is.
Aho.
Aho. I also like to take a little bit to anoint my third eye, my throat, and my heart, and my drum. You can anoint your body, you can anoint things that you're working on manifesting. Put a drop of this on a piece of paper that you've written down some goals. Animals love it. Put it in plants that need some extra love. Okay. So, our first live moon ceremony.
Do you guys dig
I
it?
want to hear thoughts, feelings, emotions. What happened for you? What did you experience? Comments, questions?
Also, is this your first moon ceremony? Have you done a moon ceremony before? Was this your first one?
We would love to hear from you. I see there are a couple of you here. Don't be shy. Kuan Yin is a goddess that I really, really connected with when I was going through my divorce. And she just really had just this love and compassion, just so much love and compassion. And divorce is a really hard thing to go through. And you judge yourself and you have a million questions. And so to just have Kuan Yin just be like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It was just so soothing and beautiful. All right, your first ceremony ever. Felt vibrations through your body. Oh, beautiful. Welcome.
My mom felt her father come in. He actually came into my meditation 2 nights ago.
Oh, beautiful.
He is very present. Something else I like to do if you happen to have a card deck is I like to just pull any. Is there anything I missed in ceremony? Is there anything that you wish I knew? I'm feeling like I'm going to just pull this card for everyone real quick. Is there anything that Rush really wants us to know? The Direction Guardian came in. Choose your path. Does this not look like the wings on our air dragon and our elemental grid that we had made for us?
Yes, it does.
It's connected to key code 777 and Sophia code as well. Connect with your deepest desires and then choose the path that makes your heart and your soul sing. This is such a great time to really sit with Kuan Yin, sit with the water, sit with the aquamarine ray of energy and just feel your heart show you where to go. Come out of your head and into your heart space to really feel that. The Direction Guardian card represents the angels of direction. These amazing angels are the ones who come to us when we are at a crossroads and don't know which way to go. When you are unsure of what is right for us and what is the bigger picture, they can help us know what is the best for all involved. The Guardian or the Direction Guardian card refers to the version of the Hebrew Ezekiel, the Hebrew prophet Ezekiel, who is said to have seen an angel in 4 direction faces. One was the child, one was the bull, one was the lion, and one was the eagle. These 4 faces show the angels can appear in many guides, whatever direction that we need. but it is always for our highest good. There's so many paths that we can take.
Mm-hmm.
But when we listen to our heart, when we come in pure, whatever direction we choose is for the highest good of all.
Mm. So I pulled an 8 of water. Journey of discovery, letting go and seeking a deeper meaning and greater authenticity beyond superficiality. All that glitters isn't gold, and I know that I always deserve authentic riches, the gold that fills me with joy, abundance, and understanding. I fearlessly pause to re examine where I have been, where I am, and where I might go. Now I consciously choose the path that is right for me, instead of the one that seems likely to draw me onto it, or the one I feel I ought to walk. I am true to my heart. I've come as far as I can, and I leave by the wayside the last vestiges of illusion, the last bits of fear and shame. I will no longer hold on to what isn't right for me.
I love this. And when I spoke, that is something that's really interesting. Sometimes when we speak in meditation, we think it's going to come out in a whisper, but we are screaming. Unless you're me, who talks louder in real life and I whisper in meditation, but that's okay.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. I've been asking for a new career guidance or path and only accept guidance in alliance with my soul.
Mhm.
So good. And call in that. Like you can, it's not always about seeking, it's about allowing this path that is in alignment and knowing, like your job is to know what alignment is so that you can see it come.
Yeah. And if
Love
you like
it.
this, we do this every week in our online group healing program called Rising.
Mhm.
We meet Tuesday nights, 6:00. We do readings. So just private, just for you. So we know you, your circumstances. We can go deeper, check your elements, your chakras, relationships. And then we teach a whole class. Alchemy, body, mind, spirit, all of those good things. So
And we have the Marco Polo, which is this video chat app where you can connect. Not that Jenny and I are on the app 24/7, but you can reach us 24/7 and we will respond usually within the day. Sometimes on the weekends we're a little slower. But even when we're not there, you have your sisters who are with you too.
yeah, it is a beautiful soul tribe of women. We're open to men. We just no men.
Benny in the moment.
So yeah, you can find that on mymindbodycollective.com. More information for that.
And then I want to say that it's like /rising, but if you just go to the main website, online healing group will get you there, or you can comment and let us know and we can help you out. But we will guide you to the website. So
yes.
oh, so much fun. That was amazing. Thank you, Jenny. And thank you guys for being a part with us. I'm digging it. I think we'll need to try this again.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Should we come back for the full moon? And is it Virgo?
I haven't looked.
I don't have my one book by me here. I think it's in Virgo, which is my rising. So yeah, super fun, full moon. And I think we have another new moon this month on the last day of the month, the 31st.
Oh.
Which is like, you know how there's blue moons and that's like 2 full moons in a month? There's another word for when there's 2 new moons in a month. I'm gonna have to look it up.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna have to look it up. Do I have? Is it right here? Oh, it's right here. I can find it. Right here. Love this energy almanac. One day we'll have paid sponsorships by these people. But until then, let's see. This one says that it's April 1st is the new moon. So
yeah, I'm not saying that it's two in March, but that does happen. It does happen where there's 2 new moons or 2 full moons in a month, which is really cool.
Yeah, full moon in Virgo on the 18th. We'll actually be at our drum ceremony, doing our drum ceremony on the 18th.
So it will likely, which we already knew that.
Yeah, Virgo full moon.
We already knew that. As we like say, if we would have sat and thought in it for just a second, we already knew that because we planned the drum ceremony on purpose on the full moon. If you want to join the drum ceremony, you can't make drums now. Those are already, we are past the time for that to happen. However, you can just come and enjoy the ceremony portion. If you want to come and ceremony with us in person, which is quite an intense experience, we are working on getting that intense online, which we do. But it is something different when you can be in the studio and the energy with everyone, for sure.
For sure.
Any questions? Any thoughts before we head on with the rest of our evenings? We're getting a lot of yeses and a lot of yays.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys haven't met Kenna's on here. She's commenting. She is our office manager at the studio. She's newer, so she will be around to help you with any questions and whatnot. If you happen to see her face around the studio, that's who she is. We need to do a live. Kenna, we got to go live and introduce you to everyone. That's a good idea. She will also be bringing back Hippie Shopping Network. Her and I will be bringing back Hippie Shopping Network, where we're going to talk about some stones, some tools, and some just pretty things that make your body feel good. So I'm excited for that.
Yes.
Okay, lovelies. Do you have anything else, Jenny, before we go?
No, just thank you, Kuan Yin, for showing up for us today. That was beautiful. And we did read that from the initiation from the Sophia Code. Again, not sponsored. Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag we just like it.
Yet. Not sponsored yet. So.
Hey, lovelies. I'm ready to go on with my day and stretch my body and move my body in this new energy. And I hope that you do the same. Just take a minute to just feel this new energy in your body, stand up and be in it, and be kind of gentle with yourself for the rest of the evening. And really for the rest of your life, but we'll just go one evening at a time.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, everyone.